Waldgeist was the winner of a number of Group 1s, including the 2019 Prix de Triomphe. He is by sire's Galileo and hails from an influential female family. He has recently joined the roster at Ballylinch Stud and TDN paid him a visit.
Well, I think Waldgeist is a most admirable racehorse. He started as a 2-year-old, impressive first time out, went on to win one of the best, I think, Group 1 races run in Europe, certainly that year, and maybe for many a year. Amongst the 2-year-olds, he beat 2 Derby winners and I think 8 individual group winners in the same race. Very rarely happens, but it happened in this particular case. So he was a good 2-year-old, went on to be a highly talented 3-year-old, and then last year in 2019 he really showed, what a good horse he was. I actually thought his win in the Prix Ganay was one of his most impressive wins, where he beat Study of Man and Gaiath really impressively. 10 furlongs, fast ground, quick and away. For me, that was the one that really switched me onto him, and I was conversing for quite a while during the summer with Dietrich von Botticher, who obviously we have a tremendous relationship with through our joint ownership of Lope De Vega with him. So Waldgeist was very much on our radar, and obviously winning the Prix de l'Arc, and such a Prix de l'Arc. I think it was one of the deepest Prix de l'Arcs we've seen for many, many years. Obviously there were options for him at many other places. I think the fact that our collaboration with Dietrich von Botticher and Amerland with Lope De Vega really kind of was the factor that was the strongest influence for that. Dietrich felt that he would like to try to replicate the success we had with Lope De Vega, and he intends to do pretty much the same thing, and so do we, in terms of launching the career of this horse. He's a horse with a lot of quality, very clean-limbed horse, extremely sound in training. I mean, Andrew Farber confirmed that to me. He said, look, this horse hardly ever had to see a vet. So he's a horse with a lot of quality, very, very correct, clean limbs, not very nice moving horse. And, I think his temperament, it stood up to racing for that length of time. He was an extremely consistent horse, a horse who gave his best all the time. He's a lovely horse to deal with. You've seen yourself that he's a very, very kind horse to deal with. So he's now starting on the next phase of his career, and I think both his soundness and his temperament will help with all of that. I think he's the highest rated son of Galileo to retire since Frankel. So, that's a high bar, and many of Galileo's sons have already, I think he's had something like 17 sons, sire Group 1 winners. So this fella goes to stud with, a big race record and a big female line as well. I mean, he comes from a really top female line, the W family from Germany. His dam's a Group winner. He's her first foal, he's a Group 1 winner. Her second foal is a Group 2 winner. And her most recent 2-year-old, Waldkönig by Kingman, was hugely impressive when he ran at Wolverhampton, I think it was, for John Gosden. I mean, he was extremely impressive. I think most people are looking forward to watching him racing next year. So are we. We're very pleased with the response from both Irish breeders and international breeders. So we had a number of shares available for sale. They sold out really quickly. We were oversold on that. We didn't have enough to go around. But because we wanted to buy in and Amerland wanted to stay in and Newsells Park are staying in, we now have a really strong syndicate with some excellent shareholders. So, he's gone down extremely well.